Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today we're going to do the 3-month real world test and how to do all the maintenance on this Mova P10 Pro robot vacuum cleaner. So this has been my #1 robot vacuum cleaner that I've recommended. I took it to my house, had it there for 3 months. It did an amazing job of cleaning my house. Had very little trouble with it. I don't always keep up on the maintenance. I kind of let it build up. But today I'm going to show you how to change the mop pads. We're going to wash. We're going to see if we can reuse some parts, but I have 2 accessory kits here. I have made one from Dream, which is $70, and I have another generic one, and I'll put links to both of these in the show description notes. This is $30. So I think we can save a little bit of money with using generic ones, but we'll see. Now again, I bought all these parts with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video, and I do use links. So I also have a website called justadadapproved.com where you can find the robots that I approve of, and this is my #1 robot. It's usually around $400 to $500. That's a sweet spot for buying a robot vacuum cleaner with so many features. And if you purchase a product off of my website or in the description from the YouTube video, it might take you to Walmart or to Amazon. I'm an affiliate with those companies, and if you purchase the product using that link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I get a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these reviews. This got the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval, and you'll see some robots get it and some don't. But I've been really wanting to save money with these generic kits. There's so many of them online on Amazon. The Dream kit is kind of expensive. You don't get near as much as you do with this kit. I can't pronounce the name. Sani Kimono. It does work for the X40, L40, and the Mova P10 Pro. Those basically have the same parts. Now everything looks the same except for the mop pads. These do feel a little bit generic. These mop pads do feel kind of premium, if that makes any sense. Other than that, the dust bags, I cut 2 dust bags open. I couldn't see a difference. This is the Dream, and this, because I'm worried about, I don't want to get a bunch of dirt, dust, and material in my house. So I cut them open. They seem to have the same thickness. So I think the dust bags are going to work fine. The brush rollers, there were some minor differences. I think it's worth enough to save the money. And then this one's black, but I think that's like a carbon filter for helping with odor. Where over here, this one's just, so I don't see that be that big of a deal. They're the same size. I get 4 of these on this kit, 2 of them, just 2 dust bags. Over here, I get 4 dust bags, 2 brush rollers, so, and quite a few more side brushes. The side brushes look to be the same. I didn't see a difference there. Okay, we're gonna start at the top, work our way down. We'll get to the robot, but the clean water tank and the dirty water tank. So the dirty water tank, hopefully you're keeping up with cleaning it. I've got the brush. This is the world famous brush from Walmart that I use. It is the only brush that I recommend. It's only about $5. I'll put a link to it in the show description notes. Now, we want to keep up on cleaning these. I've changed my strategy a little bit on cleaning tanks. I was using Dawn. Now, because there's kind of mold and mildew in here, I'm kind of switching to like bathroom cleaners. These seem to be helping with the odor. But then I've also changed my strategy. Every time I empty the dirty water tank, I'll rinse it out, but then I'll put an Effordent tablet in here. You just simply just put the tablet in there. It'll be sitting there. And then as it fills up, it'll dissolve, and then the tanks don't stink. I was using Listerine. These seem to be very cheap and efficient. Now, I'm working on a video. They sell these ionization tablets that you can put in the dirty water tank, but your dirty water tank has to have those brackets. And I can't remember, I've had so many different dirty water tanks, I can't remember if this is the dirty water tank for the Mova P10 Pro, but it snaps into the side, and this prevents odor. Now, it takes about a couple weeks to get to you, but I've got one for the Roborock, and it works amazing. So I'm anticipating this will, I don't know yet, but the one in the Roborock sells one to mount in the bottom of your dirty water tank. It eliminates all odor. I don't have to put any tablets or anything in there. So clean water tank, you may be getting some hard water deposits in here. You can always put a little vinegar in there and let it soak. There's your float. At the bottom of this tube, there is a little filter. You may have to clean that little filter, just the thing that detaches down there underneath there. And I get a lot of questions on cleaning solutions. So this one has a cleaning tank. A solution tank. You put concentrated Mova or Dream solution in here. And I've been busy making a video on what are some of the best cleaning solutions to put in robot vacuum cleaners. Now, this video has taken me a long time. It's not scientific, and the manufacturers are never going to approve of putting different solutions in their robots. But look for that video coming really soon. This one usually doesn't need cleaned out or anything. And we've got the dust bag. Okay, let's change the dust bag. Pull this little lever. I mean, we would like it if this little door came across and covered that. It typically doesn't do that. But now let's cut this bag open. Again, normally just throw it away. There's no hassle. I got a little bit of leakage around here, nothing too major. But let's open this up. Oops, it is very, I don't want to do it right there. All right, I do this just for show and tell, just to let you see. I get the question all the time, do robot vacuum cleaners work? And I have an answer that says, yes, they do. Wow. Absolutely amazing at my house. Look at all the dog hair. There's from the early testing, the confetti, the dirt chunks, big popcorn chunks, kernels. All right, that's absolutely amazing. And again, keeps all the dust on the inside, no mess on the outside. Okay, let's get our generic one, unfold it. It's gonna slide in this track, and there's a micro switch. So we gotta make sure we make that micro switch. And sometimes this will get caught in the track. So kind of push it off. Now just push down. Okay, you can hear that micro switch. Yeah, this is flush and this is flush. Now this sticks out a little bit. Now just kind of put the bag here like that. Take this, we can always wipe this down a little bit, but mine's pretty good. Make sure it's nice and flush and sealed. Okay, let's just show you, you're gonna be resetting some maintenance reminders at the end. But I just want to show you my cleaning history. 34 cycles, 2,118 minutes, 14,000 square feet cleaned. Oh, look, those are just, I interrupted because it was bothering me, but this thing has been doing amazing. You got the green, that means it cleaned the entire house and it made it back. Look, my house is pretty extensive with lots of stuff on the floor. You know, it always makes it back. We have a dirt map, a cleaned area, an uncleaned area. So just absolutely fell in love with this robot vacuum cleaner because of the hassle factor, and I think it's doing a good job of cleaning. Now let's go to dock settings. Clean the washboard manually, okay? We're gonna be doing that right now. So you have to have it plugged in, the robot's on, and now you'll be doing this on the floor. So click this, start. It says it's gonna undock. And I got clean water in the dirty water tank's empty and the clean water tank's full. Now, okay, it says remove the washboard. Okay, and that's water is warm. And I like to just spray a little bit down here. So this is all automatic. Get you a brush. Well, it says let it soak. I always get in a hurry. But water's coming out right here.
Clean water outflowing process ended. Please wait for 10 seconds, and then clean the base station after the dirts are soaked.
I get too big of a hurry. So
please use a brush or cloth to clean the bottom of the base station within 20 seconds.
All right.
Then the sewage will be pumped out automatically.
It's going to suck up the dirty water tank, and we're going to push the dirt to the back there. All right. And it also brings water down when it's sucking it out.
Please push the dirt to the
and then this piece we're going to take to the sink and clean. All right, here we go. It's going to suck the dirty water up. We want to push the dirt to the back. Got to be kind of quick. All right, that's clean. Push everything back to the back. All right, we're done. Now at this point, we're done. We'll have to come back and reset maintenance reminders, but I want to turn the robot off now. Make sure.
Start cleaning.
Nope.
Paused.
Didn't hold long enough. Okay, the robot's off. And now I'll have to wipe this down a little bit, but it did a good job of getting it clean. Okay, now let's grab some parts that we're going to take to the sink. But first, we want to clean the sensors. So get you a lint-free cloth, wipe these windows off. There's little windows right here. Kind of wipe the top off. There's side windows here. Go around back. Make sure that's even a sensor right there. No sensor. Now, blow a little puff of air just around the... Make sure there's nothing in the bumper. Make sure the light arms, there's nothing underneath. Okay, so now let's get the dustbin out. This is going to be the dirtiest part. Grab this, take this. We're going to take this whole thing to the sink. But this is what you should be... I love these accessory kits because you should be installing a new filter about every 2 weeks. And then, because you need to clean these under water and let them dry. So it's nice. This is the one thing you should do every 2 weeks. What I'm showing you now could probably wait every month. But we're going to take the dustbin. It's not in too bad a shape. We're going to clean it. Down there looks good. Okay, let's flip the robot over. Now let's take the mop pads off. These I'm probably going to replace. Here is the ones from Dream. They do closely, yeah, it's basically identical to the ones that come with the Mova P10 Pro. The generic ones, again, they do feel just a little generic. But these get really flat and the edges get worn. These need replaced about every 2 months. Let's take this up. You can just wash these in the sink and kind of freshen them up a little bit. I'm just going to replace them. These look to be in good shape. Okay, now let's grab this. The door, it's got some stuff on it. We'll take that to the sink. Now these brush rollers are designed for the long hairs to be directed to either end. You may have some long hair on there that you just need to cut off, but take these ends off. This is the design, see? There's where all the hair is supposed to go. Now we just throw it away. I'm gonna take this, and we can wash all this. Now take this. Again, long hairs are down here, and that's foam. So if you wash this, it will need to dry in the sun. Now the side brush probably could get a little bit more life out of it, but let's go ahead and change it. Hold the brush. It's like a #1 Phillips. And there. The screw's going to stay with it. It's a good, even if this looks really good, take it off. Just pull up. Sometimes you get some hair wrap around here. Now there's nothing there. Good. We're in good shape. Now these sensors here, now this area here, we're going to wipe down with a damp cloth. We don't want to get water inside the robot. Be very careful. This is a membrane. Now that's a very thin membrane, and if that gets torn, I think it kind of ruins the robot. There's your carpet sensor. So what I like to do is, don't stick anything down there, just kind of lightly blow some air in just a little bit. These are your cliff sensors. These every 30 hours, get a cloth. You need to wipe them. They're little glass windows. Nothing's wrapped around the wheels. We're in good shape. Okay, if you need, sometimes you might get hair wrap around this. Stick a screwdriver underneath there. It will pull straight out, but be careful. That is a very damage-prone area. Okay, dustbin. We'll replace that. These two things, and I can even wash these too. Future video, Dream L40S. Just got it. I also have the new dirty water tank for the Eufy E25 and E28. Looks like they added a little piece of rubber, but video's coming real soon on those. Okay, so this is a pretty fun part. This is the one that I get the most satisfaction out of, is cleaning this right here. Now, you can blow it off and get maybe an extra week out of it, but this is the best thing to do. Look at that. That's so fun. And again, it's reusable. That's what I love about these. You put it in the sun and it will dry so quick. I found I don't need to spray chemicals on these. I used to spray chemicals, but I think water's just fine. We'll set that off to the side. Now then this I'll start spraying some cleaners, get things soaking. But again, you'll be really shocked how dirty some of this stuff gets. There's a little trap door here, and there's a trap door here. Of Quite a bit of stuff gets around this little trap door. Clean that all off. Now the brush roller, this is what amazes me. And sometimes you may have to use a little bit of Dawn. Dawn may work better on some of this stuff because of it's got like maybe grease or dirt. But the brush roller it's pretty spectacular how much dirt actually gets on it. Now keep in mind, there's foam down there at the end. We got the world famous Just a Dad cleaning brush from Walmart. Good. Now this door is pretty stubborn. So yeah, I think this stuff works. I think the Dawn works better on stuff that's got like dirt on it. And the dirty water tank, I think the bathroom cleaners. I'm glad we don't have to replace the door. Everything looks good. Now this gets pretty dirty. And I think these come off. Well, maybe not. So let's just clean this. Sometimes I thought those popped off. That's going to get really dirty right there. Clean this. And then we got, don't forget these little things here. And you can let all this sit in the sun. All it needs is a couple hours to dry. The filter may need more. Okay, I got my damp cloth. Again, be careful. I'm not going to spray any cleaners down here. Do a little bit of hair, and then we'll blow this out when we're done. Here's where the water comes out. Just make sure those ports right there are clean. And then when we're all done, just kind of up here, this little membrane might be a little dirty too. And take your same towel, wipe these off. There's a sensor right there, wipe that off. Wipe the ramp off. This cleaned up really nice. Again, I can't stress enough how well this thing did at my house. I've got the T50 at my house, Ecovacs, and it's not doing very well. I gave it a Just a Dad sticker seal of approval, but once I took it to my house, it's kind of showing its bad side. Like it's not the best, but I missed this one. Okay, let's put everything back together. This slides in there like that. Let's go over to the robot. Now, if you're in a hurry and you may not want to wash this because you do have to blow it out. You don't want this wet. But I've got mine blown out pretty good. I could put this in the sun, but so here's the new filter. That little handle is going to go like down like that. Make sure it's in. Make sure when you close this is flush like that. So this is ready to go, that little flap. I'm going to put the generic main brush in. Again, put the square side in over here. And then it just rotates down. That looks real good. Again, you're going to want to dry this. You don't want to start using that with that wet. All right. I'm torn between the mop pads. These do feel premium. So there's that. What that looks like. Let's get a generic one. Let's just try it, huh? And then maybe it'll clean better. I don't know. I better put both generics on. All right, that looks good. Side brush. Again, comes with the screw. It's like a gear icon, so just kind of rotate it. There, it should go down. Hold this. Whoops, and hold the camera. Hold this so it doesn't rotate. Just screw that down. It doesn't need to be super tight. There, just like that. All right, dustbin is installed. Make sure it clicks. Now when you dock the robot, it'll turn it back on. So these lights will start flashing and then it should make a sound. Okay, let's go into the app. Let's reset our maintenance reminders. You may be getting pop-ups all the time. I typically ignore those and then just do once a month maintenance. Yeah, click the 3 little dots up here. Accessory usage. Filter, I still have some time remaining on. If you changed it, hit reset filter, which I did actually. Side brush, I still had a bunch of life left on it, but I changed it out. Main brush, I still had a bunch of life left on it, but I changed it out. Now the sensors, they were, I don't get to those very often. Every 30 hours. And disposable bag, it just says replace as needed. So you're good to go now, all right? Absolutely, I cannot say enough good things about this robot. This thing came out of nowhere, and it was all about price. I mean, it does a good job of cleaning. It's not as fancy as the Saros 10R and the Dream X50, and Mova makes a P50 and a V50. Those have more features, but this price point, let's just see what it is right now. Let's go see. Okay, that P50, 800 bucks. That's a little bit better robot. V50, 1,000 bucks. Ooh, that's a good price. That's an even better robot. Now here it is. Okay, 600. Okay, so it's gone up. I purchased mine back in March. You can see where I've purchased all of these. Let's go to it. Now, retail, I don't know that I would ever pay retail. 800 bucks. I mean, if you did buy this for 800 bucks, you would be getting a good robot. But man, Mova loves to put their stuff on sales. Even at $600, this is a buy for me. We did see it for $450 on Amazon Prime Days. That was a pretty awesome deal. I suspect we'll see that once or twice again this year. Like sometime, I think there's a Prime Days in October or something. And then around Black Friday, possibly Cyber Monday. That's the price tag. That's $600, $800, $200 more. So that's going to be a question. Is the P50 worth $200 more? I think it is. I do like it for $200 more. But we need to save money sometimes. The P10 Pro, they make a P10 without the Pro. It's okay. This is good. My very next video is going to be the maintenance on this. I absolutely had, this thing was at my house, loved it. Now the P10 Pro has a few more features, but let's do. They make a P10 or Mova P10. Yeah. No, I don't see it. Maybe it must be out of stock or something. For some reason, when I look at my order, it brings up the S20, which I returned. I don't recommend the S20. It's 450. No, don't. Oh, wait a minute. S20. No, I don't recommend. It had a flat roller. I didn't like it. No. Now, I only learned these tricks from viewers. So somebody told me about the Listerine. Then somebody told me about the Affrident teeth tablets. And then somebody also told me about denture cleaners. You can throw a denture cleaner in there and it'll foam and fuzz and clean everything really well. So I've been learning all these tips and tricks from people leaving comments. And I do appreciate everybody leaving comments that bought the Mova P10 Pro using my link. And for the most part, everybody's been extremely happy with it. I think I did see one where one of them might have been broke out of the box or something, but everybody, for the most part, has been very, very happy with it, just as I have been. I absolutely love this. If I was going to give a robot away to a family member, I mean, my mother-in-law has the Dream L10S, the original one, and she loves it. She's had it for over a year now, and I asked her if she wanted to upgrade. She said no, but I get that because it's working and she understands it. She's even doing all the maintenance on it herself. So if I was going to upgrade her, I would give her a Mova P10 Pro. So again, my very next video is going to be the Gen 2, all the maintenance, and the L40. Both of these did a phenomenal job. I had all three of them here earlier. All three did a phenomenal job at my house. Absolutely love them. And I took the Q10S5 Plus to my house, and it's doing a phenomenal job at my house. This was a huge seller on Prime Days. This came out of nowhere. They do sell a Q7. I don't recommend it. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't have a carpet. This is the one to get. And I keep doing more testing on the Ecovacs X9. It might be improving a little bit, but it's not going to get a just add sticker seal of approval. Been purchasing Costco robots. This one's pretty cheap. It's the Dream Go Vac 400. It's got my sticker, but I'm kind of having some issues with it, so need to do more testing on that. This is the best bagless one, EcoVacs N20 Plus. Don't use the mop. Just throw the mopping attachment away. It's just a vacuum. And again, I took the T50 to my house. While it did pretty good at the studio the first week, I was kind of excited about it. It's kind of fallen flat at my house. But again, I have pretty high standards. Like, this robot just came from my house and I absolutely loved it. Like, it made it back to the dock every time. Every time I emptied the dirty water tank, it was full. You know, it was dirty. So I feel like it's cleaning my house. Dustbin was full. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, I use links. If you purchase a product or anything during my video that pops up, again, I'll earn a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue. I love what I do. I love giving you the best robots for your money. But what I also love is if I'm going to recommend a robot, I've taken it to my house. I approve of it. That's why you'll see it on justadadapproved.com. You won't see the EcoVacs T50. It's got a Just a Dad sticker seal of approval right now. But it won't make it to that website probably, because that's the website where I'm like, these are the ones. I'm going to make it simple for you to go to that website, click, give the one. Now, if you buy the robot, and again, before you do a purchase, even $600, do your homework. And you can look at my videos where, are you going to be able to set it up? Look at the setup video. Look at how it cleans. Okay, are you happy with how it cleans? I am. You may have different, you may want it to clean better or something, and that's fine. But look at my videos. But then if you end up buying it, you can watch the how to set it up. Don't be intimidated by these robots. Any robot you're going to buy has a little bit of setup process to it. So, and I consider that a huge factor. The minute something becomes a hassle in any area, setup, even if I can't unbox it, if I can't put it together, if I can't connect it to the Wi-Fi, if I can't use it, those are all huge factors to me. Because the minute I start hassling with something, I'm like, no, we do not have to hassle with robot vacuum cleaners at all. Because they make some that you don't have to hassle with. And that's why Roombas probably won't make my Just a Dad sticker seal of approval or make it to that website, because there's just way too much hassle factor. Again, Mova P10 Pro Ultra, absolutely love it. Look for more videos. But again, now that you've bought it, say you bought it, and you're going to have to do this maintenance once a month. So I want to be your go-to for robot vacuum cleaners. I'm all in, full-time job. I do other things too on the side just to kind of keep it interesting. Vacuum cleaners, I even do coffee makers from time to time. But I'm all in on these. I'm constantly checking the news. I'm constantly buying the new ones. And again, once you buy it, you're going to have to do this about once a month. And again, you can find it always. I'm searchable. So my YouTube channel has 6,000 videos on it. It's hard to organize those in a way to find that are easily findable. I do playlists and stuff, but the easiest thing to do is search in Google, in Safari, even in YouTube has a search. Just search Just a Dad, whatever model you want. If you search Just a Dad Mova P10 Pro, I think it brings up, let's just see. Okay, let's search Just a Dad Mova P10 Pro Ultra. There's my, so you can see, there's the review where I say just buy it. Now, Vacuum Wars has some reviews on it. You can check those also. But then here's my how to set it up, unboxing, recommended settings, obstacle avoidance. And then I'm doing these videos where I'm just showing people how it avoids stuff. And if you go to videos, it should bring up all my videos. There's some that don't have thumbnails, but yeah, it was part of my Prime Days pick. And then it brings up some short videos. And then I got the comparisons with it. And hopefully you're going to see is how to do the maintenance once I get this video posted, of course. So that's the best way to find. And also when you're ready to buy a robot, again, justadadapproved.com is my website. It's very simple. I think I'm going to be improving it a little bit. Right now I'm using Squarespace, but I saw a video where somebody was using WordPress and it looked a lot better. So, but I got to take the time to do that. I really do appreciate everybody's support. This #1 robot vacuum cleaner, this $400 price range is the sweet spot. It's the It's the perfect spot to jump into robot vacuum cleaners. Now, again, this is $600. Hopefully it'll go back on sale for $450. But that Dream L10S Gen 2, it's $450 right now, and it's highly recommended by me. So again, this $400 price point, I can't stress to you enough. I got to show you my whiteboard. Now, you may ask where I come up with this, and it was kind of in my head, and I couldn't really describe it. But once I put everything in writing, it all made perfect sense. Like, these are fabulous robots. Now, these were the deals for Prime. And then you get into more expensive. There's nothing wrong with these more expensive robots, but I think we can, you know, like the Mova P10 Pro, $450, and the Saros was $1,200. Well, I can buy 3 of these almost for the price of one. Is the Saros 10R 3 times better than the Mova P10 Pro? Absolutely not. And so that's where it started to make more sense when I did my whiteboard here. So anyway, I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. And I would like to give a call out to a fan in Australia. She sent me a little video of, Heidi Zeke. I don't know, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, but just a call out to my fan in Australia. I'm just so glad he's watching the videos and loving them. So again, thanks everybody. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks again.